20 vegetables with protein, plant-based produce to build muscle. Maybe you're all hyped up from the Game Changers. Maybe you're just looking to move toward a more plant-based diet. Maybe you just like vegetables. Whatever the reason you have for being here, good on you. Vegetables contain satiating fiber, disease-fighting antioxidants, and a host of important and essential vitamins and minerals that help you feel generally awesome. And some vegetables contain protein, but let's set a few things straight before heading into the list of 20 vegetables with protein. First, vegetables do not contain as much protein as animal sources. For comparison's sake, 1 cup of chopped or diced chicken breast has 43 grams of protein. Just keep this in mind as you move through the list. And, second, for the purposes of creating a diverse group of plant-based options for you to choose from on this list, legumes are considered a vegetable. That's also largely because legumes tend to have more protein than, say, leafy greens. If any biologists want to debate this as a sticking point, by all means go ahead, but don't you have more pressing biology-related issues to attend to? With all that out of the way, here's a list of 20 vegetables and legumes that are surprising sources of protein. Number 1 is beet greens. A cup of these cooked greens has about 4 grams of protein, plus a healthy dose of disease-fighting antioxidants. Number 2 is arugula. A cup of these cooked greens has about 4 grams of protein, plus a healthy dose of disease-fighting antioxidants. Number 3 is dandelion greens. These bitter greens have a little protein to them. 1 cup of cooked dandelion greens has 2 grams of fiber. They make a nice pesto. Number 4 is cauliflower. Like its cruciferous cousin, broccoli, cauliflower often contains a little protein. Specifically, 1 cup carries about 2 grams of the nutrient. Number 5 is broccoli. 1 cup of chopped broccoli contains about 4 grams of protein. If you smother it in nacho cheese, yes, that would add some more protein. But at what cost? Number 6 is artichokes. Just 1 medium artichoke contains 3 grams of protein and a fiber payload of 7 grams. Number 7 is kale. Everyone's favorite superfood delivers on the protein too. Or, at least a bit of the nutrient. 1 cup of cooked kale has about 3 grams. Number 8 is snowpeas. 1 cup of raw snowpeas has 2 grams of protein, which isn't much. But it's something? Number 9 is oyster mushrooms. Like white button shrooms, these fungi contain 3 grams of protein for every 1 cup, sliced. Unlike white button mushrooms, oyster mushrooms have a meaty texture and mild flavor. Number 10 is sweet corn. 1 medium cob carries about 3 grams of protein and 3 grams of fiber. Tastes like summer too. Number 11 is turnip greens. If you tire of spinach, try these fibrous greens, which have the hearty texture of kale, but a mellower flavor. 1 cup of cooked turnip greens has about 5 grams of protein. Number 12 is button mushrooms. Also known as white mushrooms, a cup of these contain 3 grams of protein. Technically, mushrooms are a fungi, and not a vegetable, but whatever. Number 13 is Brussels sprouts. 1 cup of the cruciferous vegetables, boiled, contains 4 grams of protein, plus the same amount of fiber. Number 14 is broccoli Raab. 1 bunch of this bitter green contains a mighty 17 grams of protein, but, admittedly, that's a lot of broccoli Raab. That said, a half bunch is pretty reasonable serving and still delivers a decent amount of the nutrient. Number 15 is spinach. Fresh, frozen, this classic green is a decent source of protein. For every cup of fresh spinach you eat, you'll consume about 1 gram of the nutrient. Now that's not that much, you might argue, but that's fresh spinach, which cooks down. Eat 4 cups of sautéed spinach, and you're at 4 grams. Number 16 is baked potatoes. Baked potatoes. 1 large potato has 7 grams of protein. Filling too. Number 17 is peas. Yeah, peas. If you eat roughly 3/4 cup of these little green guys, you'll consume 5 grams of protein. Number 18 is navy beans. 1/2 cup of these broad, white beans has 8 grams of protein per cup. Like all beans, they're a strong source of fiber too. Number 19 is pinto beans. Another legume, yes. Pinto beans have 7 grams of protein per 1/2 cup. Use them as you would any other bean, mixed with rice, stirred into chili, laced into tacos. Number 20 is edamame. They're soy beans in a pod. They're snack-able, especially clobbered with flaky sea salt and dipped into soy sauce. And they have about 11 grams of protein per cup.